Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for a pickup video. I got two, two from eBay, one from Amazon, and the rest is from my whatnot seller, Mr. Alf, Mr. and Mrs. Alf. So I will give you the details on Mr. and Mrs. Alf link below. Yeah, let's get started. This one I did not own. I seen Sean from Movie Assault. I'll leave his link below. I got this. Believe it or not, I got this for $6 on eBay, and this is the Shout Factory, Mr. Mom. I have this on DVD, but this is like one that I wanted to upgrade because it's like one of my favorite movies. There's all the special features. I watched the special features. It was they had a almost a 40-minute back, behind the scenes look of it, and it had Ann Jillian, the girl that played Annette. She's also Eddie's wife in the Vacation movies, and they had the two little boys, all grown up now. So you're old when they're all grown up now. So yeah, so that was pretty cool to see. But I love this movie. I think this is like this is one of my favorite comedies. So yeah, I seen Sean pick that one up, and I was like, I gotta get that one, and I got it like really cheap because on the Amazon price is like over $20, and when this guy had it for 6, I was like, okay. Next one up was I don't remember if Neil recommended this one or not from Neil's movie channel. I'll leave it below. But I had seen this in the Sessions with Helen Hunt, and I don't know how this passed me by because I love Helen Hunt. So this is a blind buy for me. So really looking forward to checking this one out. John Hawkes, William H. Macy, and Helen Hunt. So check that one out. This one I got off of the Amazon, and I had somebody did it might have been Neil again. I can't remember, but he was talking about the '70s movies, and I picked this one up. Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, and Race with the Devil. It's a 2-pack with Peter Fonda. And if you like the '70s movies, check this out. It's like I grew up in the '70s, '80s, and I remember my uncle going to see Race with the Devil because he was a big Peter Fonda fan. The other one I don't remember, but I do remember Race with the Devil, and I actually talked to him about it. He goes, "Yeah, that's a pretty good movie." So I picked that one up. It was like really cheap. It was really cheap on Amazon. So this one I got from my All Star, Mr. Alf. Pray for him. He's going through a rough medical situation right now, and he won't be able to do his shows anymore on the whatnot. So if you're a praying person, give him a prayer. But this was his last show, and I love the guy. I mean, because there's movies out there and a lot of new movies that I wouldn't purchase, but because they're cheap, I bought them. And a lot of these were like $1 because they were like some were missing the artwork or the other discs. So yeah, I got these like dirt cheap. So let's get it. Let's get to it. First one was another movie I never heard of before, and I love Jude Law, and this is Black Sea. Next one up is a movie I had heard of before, and this is on Tubi, and I did watch about 20 minutes of it, and I liked it. And Everly with Salma Hayek. I love Salma Hayek. And look at the tagline on it. Salma Hayek is a badass. So anything with Salma Hayek, I will watch. Next one up is a movie I didn't hear about, and well, I heard about it, but I never watched it because I'm not a big fan of Marky Mark. But I watched it, and there was somebody on the YouTube talking about Michael Keaton in this, and I didn't even know Michael Keaton because I didn't even watch it. As much as I like Will Ferrell, it's the other guys. As much as I like Will Ferrell, I didn't watch it because of Marky Mark. And there was Michael Keaton played their captain in the police force. There he is right there. And he kept on doing, quoting TLC songs. And I thought that was kind of funny. So I wanted to watch it. And like I said, it was like dirt cheap. So I bought it. I didn't have it part of my collection. Next one up is another one I have been wanting to watch for a long time. And it's Steve Carell in Welcome to Marwen. I've heard of this before, but I never seen it. And when you go into Walmart and stuff, it was like $24. And if I don't know anything about a movie, I'm not going to pay $25 for a movie. So pick that one up. Next one, I seen this, and I know this was at the glory days of the Dollar Tree pickups. And I remember watching this. I think it was on cable or something, and I laughed my ass off watching this. And this is Bad Words with Jason Bateman. I thought this was hysterical, and I didn't own it, so I just wanted to pick it up. So I had a copy of it. But this, if you haven't seen it, he plays like the oldest. He's like a 33-year-old man or something like that, and he joins a spelling bee contest, and he befriends a little guy in the spelling bee contest. So, yeah, check this movie out if you haven't seen it. Next one, my friends told me about this, and he loaned me a copy of it. I was blown away by this movie. I thought this movie was really good. It's a Christian movie, and I didn't know it was based on a true story. And this is called If I Can Only Imagine. And Dennis Quaid is in this, and he plays a really, really nasty man. He's an alcoholic who beats his kids, and his wife dies, but this is based on a true story, and this is really good. Apparently, I didn't know this, but like the song was like number one, like for like 2 years or something stupid like that, and it's like one of the like most inspirational Christian songs they have out there. So I liked the movie, so I just picked it up to watch it again. And this is one a couple of the guys told me that was really good on our show, on the Whatnot show. And this is Trauma Center with Bruce Willis. I think this was done before he really got sick. I don't know. They said it was very good, so I'll take their word for it. I watched this one on, and I just missed getting the sequel to this, and I was really, as my aunt would say, wee-weed off. I watched this on HBO Max, and this movie was so good. And I told you, Ethan Hawke is one of my favorite actors out there. Sinister. This movie is great. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. So I wanted to have a physical copy of this. Getting Sinister 2 is going to be a problem, I think, because it goes for crazy money on the eBay, and it's unavailable on Amazon. So, and I don't even think it's streaming anywhere. So yeah, so I picked this up. This one is really good. This is on HBO Max if you haven't seen it yet. Recommend this highly. And like I said, I love Ethan Hawke. I think he's a great actor. Very diverse in his movie choices. This is a movie that I had seen at Walmart when it came out, and I like the people in it, especially Malin Ackerman. That's Friendsgiving. I figured with the holidays coming up, this would be a nice one to pop on. So I don't know anything more than Malin Ackerman's in it. Next one, this is another one that I had been wanting to see for a while. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I heard the movie was really good, and that's Killing Them Softly with Brad Pitt. I'm not a big Brad Pitt fan, but I heard this one was pretty good. This was another one I looked up, and it really looked different, and I like watching like different movies. And that's a movie called Mortal. Know nothing about it. I watched the trailer. It grabbed me, so I figured, what the hey, I'll just pick it up. Next one, this one's on Tubi, but I figured I'm really into westerns, and I wanted to pick this one up. And this is with the 3-minute cameo from Danny Trejo. It's inspired by true events. Who's in this? Brian Austin Green, Tim Abel, and of course, your 5-minute cameo for Danny Trejo. Next one, I just picked this one up for Batista and Pierce Brosnan. Final score. It's probably like one of those B-movie action movies, but I like my B-movie action movies. This one I never heard of. I looked it up and it was getting like 4 and 5 stars. I never heard of this before. After. So we'll see how that goes. I know nothing about it, although it says here based on the best-selling book. We'll see. I didn't see this. I seen the first two, but I haven't seen the third one. And you can't get any better with it has Batista and it has Stallone, and this is the third Escape Plan. Out of all the wrestlers, and you know I'm a big wrestling fan, I think Batista is the best actor out of like Cena and The Rock. This one, I had Mr. Alf had this on a show before, and I gave it to one of the other people in there. And then when I looked into it, I really wanted to get this one again. And unfortunately, he had it. And it has Marion Cotillard. I can't pronounce her name, but she's hot. And it also has one of my favorite, Clive Owen, Blood Ties. And this is another one you can't find on streaming services anywhere. So I'm really happy to get that one. Next one up is another one of the B action movies, and it has Vinnie Jones in it, and it has Bad News Barrett from WWE. So I'm a big fan of Vinnie Jones, and he's in a lot of action movies. So pick this one up. This will be good. This is another one. I checked the trailer from this, and it's from the producer of John Wick and Sicario, and it's called The Informer. It kind of reminds me of the trailer kind of reminded me of Prison Break, because see, the guy that has tattoos, he has on there to plan out his escape from jail, because I think he's a cop, and either the sheriff or the warden dies and they lose his paperwork for corruption, so he has to plan on getting out. So it sounded like an interesting premise. So movies. All right, next one up. This is one that I like, and I'm a big fan of the actor, and I did see this. I think I watched it on. I think it's still on Tubi, and this is Line of Duty. The little girl in this, that plays his daughter, is really good, and I don't know her name, and I can't read the because everything's really small. Let me see if I can get. I think it's Courtney Fatten. I think, but that's the little girl right there. She was really good in this movie, and she's had other acting jobs since this movie. But this was really good. This is another. I got like a lot of B movies that really look good. So this one has the guy from This Is Us, Jack from This Is Us, and I know nothing about it, so I like him as an actor, and it's The Art of Racing the Rain. I know this has been on cable and stuff like that, but if I like it, I can pass it on to some of my friends. Another movie, I watched the trailer. This looked really good. And it's called The Remaining. I knew nothing about it. It's an apocalyptic backdrop. A group of close friends gathers for a wedding, and the celebration is shattered by a series of cataclysmic events. So, I'm in for that. Next one up is another one with the just has Kurt Russell in it, and this is one that I had been seeing like trailers for, and I wanted to pick it up. And it has the the little girl, excuse me, from Gilmore Girls, Rory Gilmore. So, yeah, pick that one up. I know nothing about this, but I like Jean Reno. I'm not a big fan of the girl in it, Doorman. I remember this coming out, and I hadn't seen it, and I'm not a big political guy, but I heard the performances, and it also has Amy Adams in it. So that's primarily why I picked it up, because it has Amy in it. So, Vice. This is one that I had watched when it first came out. I like both actors. The premise is all about football, and I'm a huge football fan. Go Eagles! We won on Thursday night. Draft Day with Kevin Costner and Jennifer Garner. So that was all my pickups. And then during his show, Mr. Alf has giveaways. So he'll give away like he gave away It, the new movie It, Wonka, whatever. So this one he put up, I won the giveaway, and I was over the moon to get this. And this is the 5-film Hunger Games collection, and I won this. So, and with this set, pops out, and you get cards for it, postcards, and then all the movies come in this, and they all come in a row like that. So yeah, that was the second thing I won on his show. So I was very pleased to win that, because this is like one that I had seen the first one when it first came out, and I wasn't like really enthralled in the story and stuff. I had a lot going on back then. So now I think I'll pop these in and start binging it. So, and this even has the new one in it too. So really happy about that. So that's it. Mr. and Mrs. Alf, thank you. I hope you get better, my friend. I appreciate everything that you did for me personally, and enlarging my collection through Whatnot. That's how I feel. Somebody had recommended you, and I recommended a couple other people, and so on. And he built up a really good room. Great people. I hope they come back. Just for his health, to get better and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. That's all my pickups. Thank you again, Mr. and Mrs. Alf. I really appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Hope you get better soon. And Mrs. Alf, thank you for the cookies. So that's it, guys. Tell me what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. My channel's slowly building up nicely. So yeah, that's it. I have one more thing coming, and it's not it's movie related, but it's not movies. So I might do that video if it comes. It's supposed to come today. So if I do it, I might do a third video, and you'll see the same shirt again. So all right, guys. If you're watching this on Tuesday, me and my buddy Sean, Movie Assault, we are having our friend Jim from Jim's Movie Channel. I'll link Jim below. We are doing our top 10 comedies of all time. This is going to be a fun show because comedy is so diversive, and everybody has like an opinion on comedy. I'll give you a sneak peek. I am not a Monty Python fan. I know, don't hate me, but I am not a Monty Python fan. I don't get their humor, so you won't see any of their movies on the top 10. I've tried, believe me, I've tried to watch a Monty Python movie. I just don't like it, and I don't like them. And I do like British humor, but like I love Mr. Bean, and I love a show called Keeping Up Appearances with Hyacinth and Richard, and Onslow and Rose and Daisy. I love that show, but I just never got the humor of Monty Python. So yeah, so if you're on, go to Movie Assault. I'll link it below as always, and we're doing it with Jim's movie channel. Jim is a great guy, great sense of humor, great voice. He's got a big voice. So he's got like one of those like radio. The time now is 10:30. Bing, kind of thing. So I'm really looking forward tonight. It's 7 o'clock Eastern time. If you're in the Pacific time, it's 4 o'clock Pacific. And if you're over in England or something, I don't know what time it is. I think it's 5 hours difference from here. So watch us on the YouTube. It'll be under Sean's Movie Assault channel. So I'm really looking forward to it. I cannot wait to see everybody's picks and how they react to everybody's picks. So yep, that's it. I will be back for another video. Like I said, it'll be movie related, but it won't be movies. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys what I got. So guys, have a great day. Be safe. Be nice to each other, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.